Hey, this is welcome to the channel. This demonstration here is installing, uploading a VM to the Hyper Manager to the Hyper-V to build up your lab. So let's get going because this is a two part process. I'm gonna install the VM and join it to the domain. So let's get going. Let's start here. I have two hosts. One of them is the desktop. The other one is for a remote server. So let's go virtual VM. Let's name it client 3. I already have one running, so I need to build. We're gonna build a Gen 2. Let's give it 1 gig. That error that popped out, I already know what it is. It's we need to have more RAM, or because another one is running, but I'm not worrying about it. I already saw it. I have 2 switches. One of them is for my WAN, where I have the firewall. The other one's the external lab, and this is where all my LAN is. We can talk about that later, the switching part. So the Hyper-V gives it 127 expandable, meaning the OS will probably take 5 gigs, and then as it starts growing, it hits 127, and if it reaches the limit, then we can add more to it. So let's install the operating system, install the OS later, so I can show a demonstration where I'm pulling the images. Now I've gotten the images on a sandbox, actually on one of my drives on the server, and a sandbox connected, a Synology. That's going to be another project where I'm going to add a third SAN. So let's finish, let it build. So it's building. This is pretty fast process. The process that takes longer is building the OS. So let's go into the settings here. I'm gonna give it a 2 gigs because I know it's gonna take a little bit longer. Unblock. Okay, so I'm giving it 2 gigs. External. I removed the VLAN because I have a single VLAN. I removed my VLAN, so it's just on a one LAN. This is where the image is gonna go. Actually, let's get a VD. Let's get the DVD on here. Now, one thing to know, and I don't know if I mentioned that in previous videos, but when you install this OS, whatever DVD image you're gonna use, and you finish with it, you gotta go back in there and unmount it. That way you don't get. That way, when at startups, it doesn't get corrupt, or it doesn't try to point and try to image again. And I'll show you guys. I'm just throwing that as a plus because I'm remembering I had to do that a while back. So here's my images. So let's do this Windows here. So what I mean is, once I hit start, I am applying it. Once I hit OK and I start it, so I can start booting up. Once it's completed, the OS is completed, I'm on the system. We got to open up the settings and remove it. None, because it's not. I don't want it to boot up with the ISO, right? So that's what I meant. That when you guys start building your lab, remove that ISO so you don't get. So at startup, it doesn't try to hit the ISO, and it can corrupt the OS. So once these changes apply, now I added an extra gig, so hopefully it would. Okay, so now I'm gonna OK it, and now I'm gonna connect to it. I'm sorry, start and then connect to it. So it'll give me as you guys can see, this one's running right here, 76. I have 2 running at the same time, and I'm waiting on the other one to load up right now. I'll see. I don't want to I can minimize it here. It's in the background right now. So as you guys can see, it's gonna start running right now. And this process is the process that takes the longest. It takes like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes for it to complete. Once it completes, I log into Windows and then I can rejoin it to the domain, to my DC1. And the purpose of this video is for, I just threw the installation, but to join the OS, the operating system, or the Windows 11. In this case, it's Windows 10 because I have two Windows 11s and one Windows 10. Join it via Windows Admin Center, and this is my whole purpose of joining it. I'm going to log into it through here and join it. Right now, they're all running, so that's the whole purpose of the video. Oh, I was too late, so now because I switched over. So if this happens, you have to be alert because as soon as you see the boot, you have to hit enter. It's just like Windows. It's just like when you boot up to either Pixie or you put the DVD on the laptop and you're going to boot up, you got to hit as soon as you see the ISO load up. Otherwise, it's going to go to it goes back to the Pixie or the IPv4, like if you didn't do anything. So I wasn't alert. I flipped to show you guys what the purpose of the video is. But as soon as I get it going right now, I'll pause the video, let it run for 15 minutes, and we can go from there. But it's pretty smooth. It's under 15, 20 minutes, the whole process. But I normally the image runs really fast. It's all virtualized. It's not. I'm not doing no Pixie. The only upside is that I'm running the other one. Here it goes right here. I'm running the other system right here too, and that's it. So once I get it going, I'm gonna show you what. Once I get it going, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll see you guys back. Go get some water, go get tea, whatever you guys have to do. But for those beginners trying to build your lab up, of course, if you see this is this ISO I've downloaded as a trial. So don't put. You can do that, and you need to put. And remember, we have to do pro because education and home. I don't think you can join those to a domain. They're non-domain OSs, so don't forget. Once we hit next, and this image I downloaded from Microsoft with my student ID account. So here's our drive. Let's get it going. It's gonna start. Let's see where 3 is. 76. So I'm doing a bench test for my server, and I want to make sure it's all running smooth without no crashes. I have my firewall up. This is a newly firewall installed. I don't know if you guys are aware of the PF Sense, but it's another good tool to have because everything's filtering out from PF Sense out to the WAN, and my LAN is protected. So I'm behind two firewalls, behind the router of Spectrum and then that firewall. All right, I'm going to pause the video, so I'll see you guys back shortly. All right, let's get back in business. It finally finished. So let's log into client 3. So again, we're using Windows Admin Center to rejoin it to the computer, to the domain. So this image just finished like literally 2 minutes ago. So let's connect to it. So as you guys saw, I selected the new fresh image. And remember, this is done remotely. So this login is the login of your domain controller or your host of the where you have all your images, where you have your main host. So once you log in, of course, look, it's a fresh install. Let's go into systems. Let's not waste time. Let's go down to, so look at this, R9Q. Let's go into advanced system settings, computer name, change, domain. My domain is Hyper-V. As you guys can see, because I'm in this host, this is hosting the all the VMs. And at this point, all you admins watching, and even junior admins and help desk supports, you guys should know how to join a computer to the domain. The demonstration of this video is to do it through Windows Admin Center. We can also do it through Hyper-V Manager. You can log in directly. You have a lot of options, but that is the main goal of this video. Hopefully you guys get something out of this. I do this, I don't do computers anymore. I'm doing more on the server end, but this is a good tool to troubleshoot and put all your appliances, all your SANs, everything in Windows Admin Center. Centralize all your systems. Now this is taking a little bit longer because I should have bumped in the memory. Look at this. Okay, so now I have to make sure I have my, let's see, Hyper-V slash, let me use admin. Gotta make sure you don't misspell your password, or gotta make sure you use the right credentials. At this point, everybody should know what to do next. I'm doing the right domain. And once we see that okay, then it's good to go. Then I'm gonna log into in the meantime, I'll show you guys here. So I have Hyper-V Manager also, just to validate it's running. I'm trying to connect to this DC1. Normally it takes this, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but I'm gonna pause it just for the sake of time.